Hidden deep in the Alaskan wilderness lies a place most people will never see. A place where time feels slower, the roads are few, and the stories run deep. This is McCarthy, a strange, tiny town at the end of a 60-mile dirt road, and a place we're returning to with one mission in mind: redemption. Last time we were here, we didn't get the chance to hike to the legendary Root Glacier, but this time, we're lacing up our boots, packing the microspikes, and finally making it happen. Get ready for epic views, icy adventures, and a slice of wilderness that feels like the edge of the world. If you're new here, I'm Emily, this is Brian, and our adventure pup Wes. We've been living full-time in our converted Sprinter van since July 2024, and this summer, we're chasing adventure through the heart of Alaska. This is our adventure out there.
Good morning. We are on our way to McCarthy. This is a notoriously bad road. Most rental companies in Alaska won't even let you take their vehicles on this road. So we are going to air down for comfort. All right, I'm just waiting for the tire pressure to get down where I want it, and we are about there. All right, we are good to go. Let's get to McCarthy. McCarthy is for lovers. We just got to McCarthy, actually just outside of McCarthy. There's a campground here. It's called Base Camp Kennicott, and it's $35 a night. And we're gonna go try to see if we can get the same spot we had last year. Had a killer view. Let's see. Yes. Looks like we are going to get our original spot. Heck yeah! Home for the next 2 nights. Lakefront property, Glacial Lake. Look how beautiful it is today. Let's make sure Wes approves. Bit of a yard sale in here.
It always is. Feeling really, really grateful right now to have gotten this spot. Timing was everything, as we were pulling into the campground, another van was leaving, and they actually flagged us down and were like, you guys got to go take our spot. This happens to be the same spot we were at last year, as Brian mentioned, but if they had still been here, then we never would have gotten this, and this is definitely the best spot at Base Camp Kennicott. So from here, the town of McCarthy is just a little bit over a mile away. You actually have to cross over a footbridge to get there. There's no cars that are allowed in the town of McCarthy unless you're a resident or it's a shuttle bus. And in McCarthy, I think in the summer, maybe there's like 100 people that live there seasonally. But in the winter, I saw online that it gets down to 2 people that brave it out here for the winter. So really, really small town, but funky. And then right here behind me, you've got a couple of glaciers. You've got the Kennicott Glacier and the Root Glacier as well. And then the Kennicott mine, the old historic mine, sits up on the hill there. We're going to explore those in a couple of days. Super excited to be back here. And we've got some unfinished business with the Root Glacier that we're excited to take you guys along for. Today it looks like it might be kind of an inside work day. Maybe we'll go into town and see what's going on in a little bit, but we're gonna just play it by ear. In the meantime, this is a really cool, beautiful spot. All right, we decided to go for it. We're gonna walk into town to check out McCarthy, see what's going on. I just put on my rain jacket, and last time I wore it was when we were fishing on that halibut charter. All I smell is fish. So, babe, you got your bear spray? It could be a tasty little morsel.
We just crossed the footbridge, heading into McCarthy, and this is the only way into McCarthy unless you're a resident. And we've got about a mile walk after this.
So this is the quarter-mile shortcut into McCarthy. Whoop. There are some happy dogs. Hi. Hello.
So deep in love, oh yeah, with a wonderful girl, the loveliest girl.
Wes, is that your girlfriend from last year? Well, that was fun. We had a couple drinks and some dinner at the Golden Saloon. There's not a lot else going on in McCarthy right now. It's a Sunday. It's kind of quiet. But Wes did get to reconnect with the love of his life from last year. So fun to watch him. He got so excited. And now he's heartbroken again. Or maybe not. He's got a lot of girls. Wes is a ladies' man.
Back at camp, Wes is happy. Wes is fed.
Wes is ready for bed. Get off me, nerd.
He's so muddy.
Wes loves a good towel.
It's a bit of a muddy walk, but worth it. How cool was that Wes met his girlfriend again?
Right? He was so excited.
I know. Yeah, you were. She's just going to break your heart, buddy.
Gotta watch out for those mountain women.
Yeah, they're dangerous. Oh, yeah.
Vanlife.
Hey, that could be like artwork.
Looks like art, right?
Yeah, it totally does.
$75.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What you got going on out here?
A little breaky.
Wow. Spoiled. Wait, you don't even like eggs.
I know.
You did such a good job with that.
Your liquid chicken's looking good. No liquid chicken for me.
Do you love the Blackstone for a camp breakfast?
Yes. And look at that.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that glacier's... We didn't even see that last year.
No, you can see the glacier today. You cooked that egg perfect.
It's hard to do when I can't taste test. Oh, you're so warm. Are you working on your tan in case your girlfriend comes over? Huh? Sun's out, bugs out. So our original plan was to stay here last night tonight, but sun's out. This spot is way too awesome to leave, so I think we're going to stay an extra night, and we're going to also walk around this whole camp area to show you guys on our way to go pay for another night. So this is our site. Kind of is the best spot here. We're kind of tucked behind this dirt mound right here, and we're right on the lake, and we have a great view of that glacier back there. So this is kind of the main area minus the parking lot where you can camp. You have nice spots, nice fire rings, tables in some spots. You don't really have much privacy in these. Still get a view of that glacier. Then there are sites like this. This whole area is kind of fight for what you want. This is Camp Snookle Fritz. There's not much room here. You could probably get a tent in here in your car, kind of off the road. And then there's a parking lot, like I said earlier, where you can park if you want to camp there. And then there's another spot by the actual river that's pretty cool, but that's always pretty taken when we get here. And these are the amenities. Probably the prettiest outhouse you've ever seen. That's about it out here. No trash services, no water, no hookups. Just pay to be by this giant glacier. So if you do want to come out to McCarthy, this is the end of the road. You either have to camp here. There's some spots a little further up the road. There's no really dispersed camping close by. McCarthy does have hotels, I believe, like small hotels, and there are some yurts here, but yeah, this is really it. We are good to go for another night. You all know Wes loves to swim, and we love letting him swim, watching him. But the last year he jumped in this lake, he was so dirty. It's just thick with silt. It's that dirt, that fine dirt. And we thought we were doing him a favor last year, and he ended up just being a muddy, muddy mess, which means the bed ended up being a muddy, muddy mess. So there will be no swimming today, tomorrow.
Sorry, Wes.
Sorry, buddy.
You'll try, though.
Get it. Yeah, you can see that dirt is churning out.
Yeah. Sorry, bud. No swimmy swim. No
You
swimmy
can
swim.
go up to your hips. Go up to your knee bone. Do they have elbows? What do you call a dog's bendy parts?
I don't know. What are they?
Are they knee bows? Elnies? Good boy, get it. Is that a good question or a dumb question? What do you call the bendy part of a dog's leg? Is it a knee bow? leave a comment. We want to know.
Late at night we drive canyon road. Our wild hearts run like wandering souls. You make me wanna live in each moment and stop worrying and hurrying to get where I'm going. Slow down my mind, just enjoy the ride. Lately I've been feeling a little uprooted. Is it alright with you if I don't know what I'm doing? You push me to the unknown, said it's beautiful to just let go. So honey, I'm all in. Remember, I'm falling. We've been through hell and high water, but it's a new day, a different page, and we're the letting go of everything holding me. 'Cause lately I've been feeling a little uprooted.
Almost drink up. The new Ninja works pretty good. Tonight we're making chimichurri, and then we've got a steak and some asparagus we're gonna do on the Blackstone.
It's beautiful to just let go. So
Tonight we're doing flank steak. You might be asking why flank steak. It's actually the steak that my dad always used to cook for us growing up. So it just reminds me of him. And it's a really simple, easy marinade with some soy sauce, garlic, ginger, lime juice, pepper, Worcestershire. I think that's about it. It's starting to rain.
been feeling a little uprooted. Is it alright with you if I don't know what I'm doing? You push me to the
That chimichurri came out really good. Really bright and tangy. It's perfect.
I'm all in. Look out below. Timber, I'm falling.
Good morning. Today we are going to tackle Root Glacier, but first, coffee and breakfast. The last time we went shopping for coffee, they actually didn't have whole bean. It was a very small market. So I had to opt for pre-ground, but this stuff's pretty good. Let's make some breakfast. So you've probably noticed that we've been using our new Blackstone quite a bit to cook with. It's definitely one of my favorite ways to cook, whether we're on the road or at home. We do have to say though, if you're thinking about getting this, the Camp Edition, something to be aware of is when we got this, we were kind of in a panic because we needed a way to cook because our scuttle went down. We saw this, we were like, oh yeah, let's get it. And we assumed that it was a cast iron top. We didn't read the box or anything. And then when we got to camp that night, we realized that it is a non-stick top. It's not a cast iron, which is fine. Pros and cons to both. I think we would have preferred the cast iron if we could go back and do it again, but there's no better way to cook than over a flat top for me, minus the Dutch oven. Dutch oven will never be beat. But
Maybe we'll get some of that tonight.
yeah.
We'll see. Maybe not.
No, we're digging the Blackstone, but it's definitely something to be aware of. If you want non-stick, it's definitely the way to go. If you want cast iron, probably go with one of their other models. Breakfast bowl for you.
Thank you.
Throw some chimichurri on that.
Oh, yeah.
Had a good breakfast, and now we are ready to hike up to Root Glacier, which is right back here. But first, we've got to walk across the footbridge and then get on a shuttle up to the old mining town of Kennicott, which will take like 4 miles, like 8 miles total round trip off of the hike. The trailhead actually does start up at the old mining town of Kennicott. So we got to head into McCarthy and catch that shuttle.
So this is the old mining ghost town of Kennicott. We did a video of this place last year. If you want to check that out, we'll put a link at the top. And the trailhead to the glacier is at the end of this town.
See the number on the matchbook is old and faded.
Getting all the bug spray.
Living in LA with my best old ex-friend Ray. Gosh, she said she knew well and sometimes hated. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give.
All right, we're almost to the toe of the Root Glacier. So in these big piles of dirt, they are actually ice too. Under this dirt is solid ice. Makes its way all the way down to where we're camped. And it's really cool to hear it calving into the lake or the river we're at. But yeah, this is actually all ice.
The way it feels.
After about 2.5 miles, we've made it to the descent into the toe.
I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes, you know it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. But isn't there
Boy, microspikes.
get all that and give me the number if you can't find it, so I can call just to tell them I'm fine and to show I've overcome the blow. I've learned to take it well, only wish.
This is pretty cool. We've never actually walked on top of a glacier. This is solid ice for who knows how deep, and it just gets deeper. We have walked under a glacier. We did that in Iceland a few years ago. Definitely check that video out. We'll put a link at the top. That's also what got us started in van life. But how cool is this, babe?
Thank you for your time.
Definitely not doing the moonwalk here.
You can keep the dime. Isn't that the way they say it goes? Well, let's forget all that and give me the number if you can't find it.
for my mama. Wraps by Emily. Definitely gonna need this fuel for the walk out. Thanks, babe. Decided why not. Don't know when the next time will be when we're on top of a glacier and we get a chance to drink probably the purest water on the planet. Oh, it's ice cold too.
Cheers.
Pretty good.
Surprisingly not earthy. When we drank the water after we did the under glacier tour in Iceland, that was definitely pretty earthy. That's really good. I am so glad we came back to McCarthy to do this and get redemption, since we didn't get the chance to hike Root Glacier last year. And unfortunately, the sad thing is, who knows how much longer glacier access like this is going to be around. It's really awakening, I don't know what the right word is, to stand on hundreds of feet of ice like this and feel the cooling effect that it really has on the atmosphere, and then knowing what that's doing to the overall environment and the Earth's temperature, and knowing how fast these glaciers are melting. It's just very, very eye-opening. But so glad we could be here. This is so freaking wild. I love this. And now we're gonna get off this glacier and get back to our buddy Wes. Unfortunately, he couldn't come on this hike. We are technically in Wrangell-St. Elias National Park, and being a national park, no puppies allowed. So he's been taking a nice nap in the van, and we'll go back and get our boy.
Micro spikes are off. Now for my favorite part, the hike back out.
I go way up there. You can't even see it.
All right, we're back in the town of McCarthy, and I think we earned ourselves a pint or two. I am feeling that hike.
Me too.
Oh, my legs are on fire. Hi, buddy.
You. Hello.
Time for a quick shower after that hot hike. We don't do this as much as we should because it's a little bit inconvenient, I guess, to set this up, but it is really nice to have when we do need it. Man, having a warm shower in the van really is the best thing. We don't use it as much as we should. It's kind of a process to put it up, and if it's not nice outside, you know, we have to dry things out. But today the sun is out, there's a little breeze, and after that hike we absolutely needed that shower, and I feel 110% better. And now it's time to get a fire going for some Dutch oven dinner. All right, so last night after we rinsed off, we were planning on having a Dutch oven dinner over the fire. Unfortunately, the wind picked up and we ended up pretty much having just kind of a no frills inside the van night. Plus we were really tired from the hike earlier. And as much as we wish we could just stay here for a few more days, McCarthy actually looks like it has a really fun 4th of July. we have something else planned, so we're going to get packed up and get heading down the road. Let's hit the road.
Random pair of socks in your seat.
Vanlife.
Let's go walking in the city tonight. To wear the dress that makes you look so nice, like my fancy shoes. I wore them just for you. Tell me why all the good ones go. Well, I don't know, but I want it to somehow change. I'll be a better man if you just stay. But I'm a prisoner inside these walls. My bed is colder and I'm feeling so.
We are at the end of the McCarthy Road. You're gonna air back up. I should note, or I should say, when we aired down at the beginning of this video, I knew we had some long sections of washboard, and I always air down if I know there's gonna be long sections of washboard. Is it necessary to air down for the McCarthy Road? Absolutely not. I do it for comfort. The road, if I could give any suggestions, I would say the road's just bad and it's probably always changing. So if you're gonna take this road, do the speed limit, and just know there's gonna be potholes, washboard. It can be rough, but we're gonna air back up now. And then we're gonna head into town, get supplies. We have a really fun event planned for the 4th of July. We think it's probably the most Alaskan thing you can do on the 4th of July, and that's where we'll pick you up next time. We hope you liked this video. If you did, thumbs up, like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next adventure out there. Bye!